You guys watch my how to get free stuff from Vortex Vapor, and in that video, or maybe in the Google review that I posted on them, I mentioned that you can get, they're not competitive with other local shops or the internet. They're not competitive. It's what it is. They set their prices higher because they think they're the demand. And the fact is, it's just, you want these things, and you want the juice that goes inside, and you want the coils, but you don't want to spend an arm and a leg, do you? So, for those of you that don't know, I figured I'd post a video telling you other places you can go to get e-cig stuff cheaper, better, and sometimes sooner. Well, the first one's going to be lightcigusa.net. Now, I've been ordering from them for about 8 years. Their prices are always fairly decent. They're based out of Philadelphia. If you live in New Jersey or around the general area, it takes about 2 days for shipping. It's not bad. They have a whole lot of juices. Some brands that you'll recognize, some brands that you won't, because they deal with local people, and they're based on the other side of Philadelphia. So, on the west side of Philadelphia. So, if they're dealing with people there, chances are you won't know them. I mean, there's a new juice maker popping up every block in every town, it seems. Because it is easy to make your own. You can get your stuff to make your own from there, too. And they tell you when it's a clone or a knockoff on their site. Now, if you ask Vortex about these sites, they'll tell you that everything is a cheap knockoff of the real thing if you don't buy it from them. When I'm only retarded sometimes. It is what it is. If it's a cheap knockoff or not, you get what you get what you pay for. But yes, you can go to Lightcig. They're a great shop, and they've sold me dependable stuff for years. I mean, realistically, some stuff wasn't dependable, but it wasn't their fault. Because e-cigs didn't become really a dependable thing and they still may not be for many people. I mean, I got a broken K-box that lasted me like a week. I break everything I touch. After everybody said, "Oh, they're hardcore, I beat the crap out of them," and I'm like, I broke it in a week. K-boxes are junk. Yeah, so another place you can go is Freedom Smoke USA. I think that's a .com. They take a little bit longer to get to you because they're based in Phoenix, Arizona. But in Phoenix, the laws are different. So, in Arizona, the laws are different. So they can actually sell you 36 milligram Nick juice. They'll actually sell you Nick juice. I think Lightcig does too, but I'm not sure. But if you look at their flavors are like insane. I mean, they have like 30,000 flavors, maybe more, and they'll let you pick your ratio of VG to PG. I'm not saying they're all the highest quality of flavor, but I mean, their house juice is insane. And if you order like over $50, they send you samples of stuff, and their shipping's a little bit more expensive. I think it's like $3, but it's still $3 for on a 30 milliliter bottle from them. It's still going to be like $5 cheaper than Vortex. Fasttech it's a Chinese website. They're going to sell you knockoffs, and they're not going to tell you that they're knockoffs, but they're ridiculously cheaper. The only problem with Fasttech is you usually got to wait about 2 weeks to receive anything. But I mean, you're talking about saving $40 or $50, maybe even more. So like getting your mods, and you can get stuff that you can't get in shops because the shops just can't afford to, one, compete with Fasttech because they're China, and two, they can't really keep that much stock in mods because if it doesn't sell, then it's lost money for them, and mods get replaced so quickly, it's insane, because the companies don't quite understand that you have to leave it in increments in order to make money. They're not following the ways of Apple and Samsung and Google. They're just push it out as soon as we get it done, get it done. They're 1 minute men. Really, figure it out. All All right, so local places, if you're like in a pinch and you really need to go somewhere, and say it's a Sunday and Vortex is closed, and you're like, fuck, where the hell am I going to go? Because, you know, they close. I don't get any retail business that thinks they're going to turn a huge business and have a faithful customer base that's closed any day of the week. Because, let's face it, I can't go to your store when I'm at work. Or most people can't. So you got Vapid on Safari on High Street in Millville. They're in the Village. It's kind of a pain in the butt to find. Their in-house juice is but they're cheaper. Their reward system, the reward system at Vortex is every 100 points, which is $100 sold, you get a free 15 milliliter bottle. And then 200 points you get a 30, and then 260 I think, or 250 it is, you get a 60. Vapid on Safari, you get a 15 milliliter bottle every $80 as it works out, and so you end up getting a 60 milliliter bottle by $240, which that's not a huge savings, but $20, $40, $10 cheaper. Their house juice is, like I said, it's mediocre. It could be better. It's really just, they're just starting out, so it is what it is. But I do find, because they use a higher quality VG, that it burns longer in sub tanks. Because the Vortex juice just, it's gone. One hit wonder. And you wonder why it costs you so damn much, and you're there all the time. All right, and then there's El Cabana in Vineland. They're next to Good Friends. They're across from the Ford dealership, Williston. They're actually a tobacco shop, but they do have their whole line of e-cig stuff, and then like their own line, they have the other kind of vaporizer. Decriminalize it, don't legalize it. And they have vaporizers and mods. They also have some of the name brands. I think they have Cosmic Fog and Epic Clouds. You know, so, you know, some mainstream things. They're an interesting place you could check out. They're actually fairly cool to check out anyway. So yeah, so there's 5 places that you can get stuff cheaper than Vortex Vapor. 5. I will say that Vapid on Safari is closed on Mondays, which is just as retarded as being closed on, well, not quite as retarded as being closed on Sundays, because the average worker works Monday through Friday. Can't go when you're working, and they're only open till 8, so you know, if you can get there during the week, cool. If you can't get there during the week, then you gotta get there on the weekend, and seeing how they're closed on Sundays, you're stuck with just Saturdays. Well, if you work Monday through Friday, your Saturday might be spent doing other things, especially if you have kids. And Vortex sells to kids, which I think is stupid. I've seen them sell to 13-year-old kids. That should be illegal. I wish I got that on video. 13-year-old kid buying e-cig mods and e-juice. I don't care if there's no nicotine in it. That's not right. That's like ethically wrong. But they let it happen because they're money hungry. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later.